Good morning, good afternoon, or wherever you're tuning in from. Let's dive into the universe of God, grammar, and, the space between sentences.
So we're exploring some cosmic questions today, right? Like, does God actually need to push the buttons in creation?
Exactly. It's like, if time's all laid out already, then creation is more like an epic first draft, where free will is just, the revision process.
And then we get into the nitty-gritty. How many spaces should follow a period, right? One or two?
Right. It's almost humorous how the cosmic meets the mundane. Our discussion drifts from galaxies colliding to the debate over that tiny typographical detail.
Now, I gotta ask, comparing creation to a Word document is a bold move. How do you see that?
Oh, it's like if the Big Bang hits enter, life forms the paragraphs, and death is just the period. That analogy really nails the concept of editing the initial draft of the universe.
But isn't that a bit oversimplified? I mean, what if we're missing the deeper layers of free will and divine intervention?
That's a fair point. However, it also prompts us to consider that maybe, divinity isn't micromanaging everything. It might just be setting the stage, letting the characters and the stories, or, the cosmos, evolve on their own.
And in that sense, writing becomes observation, almost like the author takes on more of a witness role rather than the all-controlling deity.
Exactly. The analogy is that once a story world is built, it kind of runs its own course, much like celestial bodies following their paths.
Yep. And then there's the hilarious yet serious twist on grammar. One space after a period being the new covenant versus two spaces as this outdated old-school idea.
Right. It's almost a playful theological debate. Two spaces become like that ancient prescription no longer in favor, while one space reflects modern clarity and efficiency.
I appreciate the humor, but I also challenge the idea a bit. Can a formatting choice really reflect something as profound as a covenant?
That's the beauty of it, though, isn't it? It's as if the micro and macro are interwoven. Just as authors will fuss over commas when wrestling with eternity, so too are our day-to-day choices, these tiny acts of creation, imbued with significance.
Yeah, and it reminds us that both in writing and in life, precision matters, whether it's punctuation or purpose.
Absolutely. When you think about it, our free will is like the human touch in the grand editing process of creation.
I love that analogy. It makes me think of the author as both creator and observer, with infinite probabilities all condensed into a single cursor move.
Yeah, it's like Einstein meets the typewriter. The vast block universe, a block manuscript, and we're just moving the cursor through our little narratives.
Right. And if we wrap it up, it sounds like our cosmic discussion leads us back to a simple yet powerful lesson. Fix your formatting and let your writing and your life flow with clarity.
Spot on. Whether it's divine or digital, every keystroke counts. Thanks for joining in on these big, cosmic, and grammar-loaded reflections.
Yep. Until next time, keep editing both your manuscripts and your moments.